Hello and welcome to this special show on Doordarshan. I am Taposh Bhattacharya and along with my camera person YK Loknath, we will give you a lowdown on the world's largest cricket stadium. When we talk about cricket stadiums around the globe, we talk about Lord's for its history, the MCG for its grandeur. But have you ever wondered where is the largest cricket stadium? Yes, it's here right in Gujarat's Motera. The Motera Cricket Stadium has become the largest cricket stadium in the globe. Cricket is not just a game in India, but a religion where cricketers are demigods and fans their devout followers. And thus the question arises, shouldn't this cricket-crazy country deserve to have the largest cricket stadium in the world? Well, why not? Behold the magnificent and colossal stadium in Motera that has put Ahmedabad right at the center of the cricketing world. Located near the banks of Sabarmati River, Motera Stadium sprawls over 63 acres of land and has a seating capacity of more than 110,000, leaving Australia's Melbourne Cricket Ground behind, which can accommodate 90,000 spectators. The Motera Stadium has been designed by the same company which has designed the iconic MCG Stadium in Australia, and that's one of the reasons why you will find a lot of similarity in the design of this particular stadium. It also gives a 360 view to the spectators who comes to watch this amazing game. Now, apart from that, this stadium can accommodate more than 110,000 people at this particular ground. The state-of-the-art water drainage system is an added feature along with a shadowless light which has going to be mounted on top of this particular stadium. At the world's largest cricket stadium, to take the crease, a batsman will first have to climb down 80 odd steps from the dressing room, perch high over the side screen and then take a long walk across a sprawling oval to reach the central square. The stadium has been witness to several landmarks and records over the years. Its popularity grew when Sunil Gavaskar scored his 10,000th run in 1987. The other major landmarks were Kapil Dev's 432nd wicket to break Richard Headley's record, Sachin Tendulkar's first double hundred, 217 against New Zealand in 1999. Populous, a renowned architectural company, and Larsen & Toubro, one of the finest engineering company, have handled the Motera Cricket Stadium renovation project. The Australia-based architect company has worked on world-class projects like Melbourne Cricket Ground in Australia and Lord's Cricket Ground in UK. Larsen & Toubro is one of the finest engineering company based in India which has worked on various significant projects. Masters in their field, both companies have worked on making this a world-class stadium within a short time frame. The plan to reconstruct the refurbished stadium started in 2015 when Gujarat Cricket Association, under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, decided to reconstruct the stadium and make it the largest cricket stadium in the world. It was Prime Minister Modi's idea as President of GCA and then CM of Gujarat in 2014 to completely demolish the old Motera Stadium and build in its place a new one which would be the largest in the world with the best of the amenities. Thereafter, his successor as President of GCA, Amit Shah, took charge of this mega project and was ably supported by former GCA Senior Vice President Parimal Nathwani and BCCI Secretary Jai Shah. The auspicious start of the construction of the world's largest cricket stadium at Motera began with a foundation stone laying ceremony on 16th of January 2017. This ceremony was attended by key stakeholders of GCA like Parimal Nathwani, Jai Shah, Parthiv Patel and L&T officials. Building the world's largest stadium at Motera required meticulous preparations at every stage. An important step during the initial construction stage was to put up a specially made sideline mock-up to check whether a spectator seated at every seat is able to see the boundary line of the ground or not.
We've been reviewing the project. There was a certain vision of the Honorable Prime Minister of the GCA that this should be the largest stadium and should be the grandest also.
Our CM on those days, Shri Narendra Modi, was the president of GCA also. We went to him. He said, Ki, what is your program? I said, Ki, sir, we want to demolish and we want to start the new construction. Ultimately, we have convinced him and showing that this is the best. So 110 capacity of the Motera Stadium has been taken place in blessing of Shri Narendra Modi.
It's an engineering challenge, and as you go along, certain things which you may have envisaged in means of speed of construction, methodology, all that could need changes, and whenever such changes come about, then you have to revise the planning to see that you don't overshoot the time, you don't overshoot the costs. And those are places where you have to discuss and find ways out, and where all the stakeholders, the consultants, contractors, people like us on the advisory committee and all, we work together to see that the final goal is achieved without any compromise on speed and quality.
In mid-January 2019, Home Minister Amit Shah undertook a thorough inspection of the Motera Stadium and progress in construction of the world's largest and most modern cricket stadium. A detailed presentation was also made to him during the visit. On September 28, 2019, a new team was elected to lead GCA under the leadership of Dhanraj Nathwani as Vice President, and the final touches to the new Motera Stadium were given by this team.
This stadium is well equipped to host a lot of cricket and the other events as well. As we see that this sports complex in itself will be able to cater many other sports. So we are looking at many sports involvement. At the same time, our focus is of course on cricket. But this place will be well equipped with good housing capacity for the players, as well as we'll be having more and more events and other sports like football. We are going to have a lot of other training for badminton, for tennis. There is a squash court as well. Government is trying to focus quite a lot on sports and Fit India movement, which our Honorable Prime Minister has been focusing on. So with that, I feel the sports itself will bring in, and the infrastructure which supports that sports will always bring in more and more thrill, which will attract more people to get into sports.
The stadium, spread across an area of 63 acres, also has 6 indoor pitches with bowling machines. This is in addition to the outdoor practice pitches and 2 practice grounds with small pavilion area. The stadium also has 76 air-conditioned corporate boxes with a seating capacity of 25 each. It also boasts of a clubhouse, an indoor cricket academy with a dormitory and an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The stadium's academy building is directly connected to the practice grounds for ease of access. The stadium houses 14 dressing rooms with associated facilities. Interestingly, no other stadium has this facility.
Hello everyone, I just wanted to make this video regarding the new Motera Stadium. It's the world's biggest stadium, so I'm very happy. I'm really excited that I'm being from Ahmedabad. We have the biggest stadium in the world, biggest cricketing stadium. So yeah, very excited. The facilities over there look top notch as well. We practice there with the Indian team. The Motera Stadium has a lot to offer. Very happy with the practice facilities. It's got black soil wickets and red soil wickets, so very happy. The gym facilities, the club facilities, everything is top notch, and really excited to play there and can't wait for the matches to start.
Indoor practice wickets are a key concept when it comes to international cricket. The reason why most of the international matches or international teams prefer indoor practice matches to make sure that they do not divulge their trade secrets. And that's one of the reasons why Gujarat Cricket Association has come up with this state-of-the-art indoor practice pitches, where 6 pitches have been posted here, and we can see that 6 pitches are of different nature. Each and every single pitch is of a different manner altogether. One pitch will assist the spinners, one pitch will assist the pacers. There are different variation of pace bowling also that can be used here. The idea is to make sure that these pitches, these indoor pitches can be used by players while they are honing their skills, their trade, to come up with their new plans in the particular match.
What we've done is Gujarat team can practice on a red soil wicket and go straight to Bombay and get used to the conditions. And same way, if we are playing in East, say we are playing in Kanpur where there is a black soil wicket. So we practice here, go straight and get used to it. A young player would get encouraged to come here and play. That's the main idea, and learn from here. And then that is the reason why I think, as I always said, this is not the largest stadium, but this is the best stadium also in the world.
The magnificence of the stadium lies in the design. Each one of the 110,000 seat has uninterrupted sight lines of the field and the pitch, and with deliberate round open stadium providing a 360-degree views that ensure the spectators feels like they are part of the spectacular surrounding. The stadium's roof is designed to be lightweight and seismically separate from the bowl to ensure safety in the event of a potential earthquake. The stadium also has a clubhouse with a 3D mini theatre, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, gymnasium, steam and sauna, and a squash court. The new look Sardar Patel Stadium in Moteva's newly installed LED floodlights will eliminate shadows, making it easier to spot the aerial balls. The world's largest cricket stadium will also have 11 center stripes, which is also unique, along with never-before-heard 4 dressing rooms, with a state-of-the-art modern gymnasium for players inside each dressing arena of the team. It is the only stadium to have same soil surfaces for the main and practice pitches. In the main ground, there are 6 pitches with red soil and 5 with black soil, and the same inside the practice pitches, with 5 being red and 4 in black soil.
Normally all the cricket grounds are round, but here it is oval towards east and west. This is unique. Why? Because when we play, say, other ground, at the center of the pitch, it may be 70 yards, 75 yards, 72 yards from that particular center pitch, but when we play in the side pitches, one side come to 64 yards, 67 yards, and the other part goes to 75, 78, even 80 yards. Here we are having 84 yards both the side and 75 yards north south. So if we shift the pitches also, always we are getting the standard 140 yards or 150 yards from any pitch we are playing for this tournament. We are going to use 5 pitches here. From all the pitches we will get minimum 70 yards boundary, which is unique in the country.
Apart from cricket, there is a provision for a sports academy for other sports like football, hockey, baseball, kabaddi, boxing, lawn tennis, and a running track. Apart from the main ground, there will be 2 smaller cricket grounds. Now you will not have to worry about cricket matches getting cancelled, as the renovated stadium will have a state-of-the-art water drainage system. It will help in drying out the field just within 30 minutes after the rain has stopped.
This is very good. They have actually very good soil profile here. This is not about the pitch, this is about the outfield. If it rains now, we can start the play within half an hour once the rain stops. So this is unique, the drainage system, the underneath the pipe drainage system, unique. There will be no stoppage of game for rain, or no Like other ground we keep full ground cover. That is not required here. We will put only one single cover on the pitch square, that's all. Even we can keep the run up open here. Actually you see this is pure sand profile. So the water percolates faster than the soil. In the soil, most of the grounds in the country, the old grounds are made of silty clay which retains moisture. Here this is pure sand profile of 300 mm. So water drains faster. What has been introduced here is the underneath pipe drainage system, which was not here earlier, and the outfield was of red soil, not sand. That is the difference. Actually this is unique in other sense. This outfield is made of two different variety of Bermuda blended. This is unique in the country. One is Princess 77, other is Tifo 419. So both are vigorous growing grass. Very good color, you can see the lovely, the fabulous outfield, and you see how smooth it is.
So basically we studied the weather pattern in Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is dry, hot and sometimes humid. So we had to consider all these factors while constructing the profile. Also Ahmedabad has a very less rainfall, but we did not want it to happen like there is sudden rainfall and game is being stopped. So we had designed a very good drainage system. So first, to make the subbase proper, they removed quite a bit of soil which was there earlier, and we made sure that the subbase is so hard so that whatever we construct, whatever profile we construct on it should not sag, should not unsettle later. The subbase is compacted to a compaction of 97% plus, and we checked the CBR ratio also. CBR ratio of the soil, we made sure that it is over 7% till 10%. 300 mm sand profile, but now it's a balance between the moisture required for the health of the plant. So we need to introduce some organic manure in the sand. So there is some organic manure, but in addition to that, considering Ahmedabad dry weather, we have also introduced a natural mineral, zeolite, so which retains water, but at the same time it drains water. It does not clog the sand particles. So it will retain the moisture which is required, especially in conditions like when temperature goes above 45 in Ahmedabad. So it will retain moisture, it will give that moisture to the plant, and will make sure that grass is kept in good condition all the time.
It also has a parking provision for 3,000 cars and 10,000 two-wheelers. 3 podiums for after-match celebration which can accommodate nearly 60,000 spectators. The stadium also has a cricket academy for training of upcoming cricketers, along with a sports academy to promote budding athletes.
That as far as Olympic is concerned, we will try here to develop the other sports, because if you look at the sports complex, it's an Olympic style. We have Olympic style swimming pool, we have Olympic style tennis court, we have Olympic style football ground. So we will try our best to strengthen our players so they will get medal same like cricket. First of all, as far as challenge is concerned, we faced finance challenges because we had only 300 crore rupees. So we took a loan from the bank. So total cost of project is 750 crore. But as far as BCCI is concerned, BCCI has a infrastructure policy. So as per that infrastructure policy, BCCI disbursed 100 crore rupees to this stadium. And right now we are at comfortable position because BCCI gave us a 2 test match as well as 5 T20 match. So I think we will go with the open door facility. So we will get handsome amount out of that.
The academies would give a huge boost to Gujarat's potential in sports other than cricket. The facilities will be at par with international standards, and in future Gujarat would be able to host national and international tournaments at the venue. Rebuilt at a cost of roughly 800 crore, the complex has 2 practice grounds with 9 pitches. The proportion of red and black soil is altered to give multiple tracks a diverse nature. There are 2 kinds of Bermuda grasses which have been used on the outfield and was brought specially from Australia. Culturally, the massive venue can be used for community service and for several other events as well. Recently, it hosted the former US President Donald Trump on February 24, 2020. The plan is to connect the stadium to the metro station by a skywalk to decrease road congestion. There is also a provision for solar power generation and rainwater harvesting. In case of emergency, an arrangement has been made for any truck or ambulance to drive inside the stadium. With all its grandeur and facilities, Motera has already made it to the history books. But come Wednesday, the newly constructed stadium will be instrumental in setting yet another history. That's all for me in this special program on Motera Stadium. I take your leave, but don't go anywhere as lots more lined up on TD India.